Hello, my name is Elaine Konkovich, resident representative for UNDP in Mongolia. UNDP, with the support of the Korean International Cooperation Agency, is implementing a nationwide project entitled Promoting Gender Equality in Public Decision-Making and Women's Empowerment in Mongolia until 2024. Today, as you are aware, Mongolia's current legislation requires that at least 20% of all candidates on the ballot in parliamentary and local elections represent one sex, either male or female. However, only 13 women have been elected in the 2016 and 2020 parliamentary elections, making up 17% of total seats. While this rate remains the highest thus far in Mongolia, it is still below the global average of 26.4% and well below the goal of gender parity, where women should be equally represented in parliament. We should also recall here the percentages of women at the provincial, municipal, SUM, and district citizens representative khorals. Since 2010, the percentage of female representatives at the provincial and municipal levels has not increased beyond 15%. The percentage of female representatives at the SUM and district levels, while higher, has decreased to 28 and 29%. Our project, with the support of government, non-governmental organizations, media, and political parties, is addressing these gaps and challenges by strengthening the legislative environment, supporting current women leaders, and aspiring women candidates from across the country. We're also improving the public's and media's perception of women in decision-making and bolstering the political and institutional mechanisms that support women. Political parties are vital institutions in a healthy democracy, and they play a key role in ensuring women's equal participation in decision-making, as well as cultivating a culture of gender equality in the country. Since the project has started, we have tailored the political party gender self-assessment methodology developed by the OSCE Office for Democratic Institutions and Human Rights, which allows for scoring and gauging how gender responsive the political party's internal policies are, from which we can see what efforts are being made towards ensuring internal gender equality using the assessment's insights. So far, we have conducted the gender self-assessment with a total of 15 political parties in Ulaanbaatar and across 9 provinces in the country. While the results vary by political party, location, and gender of the participants and method of administration, the results show that although most political parties have included gender equality components within their internal statutes, bylaws, and other key policies, implementation of those policies and programs are not prioritized, and they are not reaching the intended beneficiaries, which are female political party members. Following the gender self-assessments, we are now working with political parties to design and implement action plans to address these gaps, including through supporting the development and implementation of gender-responsive policies and initiatives that are aimed at creating a culture of engagement of male party leaders at the national and local levels to actively support female members, particularly those that are seeking candidacy in the 2024 elections. We are further working to strengthen the internal and external transparency around gender issues within political parties. And we are supporting political parties to, for the first time, prepare and submit their gender equality reports to the National Committee on Gender Equality, as is required by the 2011 Law on Gender Equality. For our legislative work, we are encouraging political parties to support changes to increase the candidacy quota to at least 30% or better 40% women on the ballots, and to reduce election-related costs during political campaigning, in particular for women, and to have mechanisms that incentivize political parties which implement gender equality measures. This work is all being conducted under the slogan, "Let's participate, let's represent." And with this slogan in mind, I call upon all stakeholders to ensure their active participation to advocate for gender equality. In particular, I call upon male political leaders and male political party members to actively contribute to improving women's participation in Mongolia. My sincere wish is that in the 2024 elections, Mongolia will have women in equal representation to men at the national and local decision-making levels, which I'm fully confident will solidify Mongolia's attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals and place Mongolia well on your path to fulfilling Vision 2050, which ultimately will create sustainable, inclusive, and prosperous lives for all Mongolians, for each and every woman and man, every girl and every boy. UNDP is fully committed to support you in reaching this goal together for the next election cycle in 2024. Thank you.